Hi everyone, this is the Robo. This is a video review on the skitterbot, desk pet skitterbot. This was their second desk pet. The first one was the GoBot, but we'll just call this their first since GoBot wasn't very good. These are really cool robotic bugs. I think they're probably one of the coolest. They're almost a little bit better than hex bugs, but yeah, I mean, Hexbug Scarab was sort of a copy because these were made first. These were made in 2010. Scarab was 2011, okay? They just took the idea so it could get up. These cannot get up. These are remote controlled, and they're USB charging. Now their motors do die pretty fast. They're supposed to charge. They're supposed to have 15 minutes of play and 30-minute charge. But when you're running them nonstop, they only last a good 10 minutes. Not even, yeah. When their motors get weak, they'll last 5 minutes. And yeah, they are fragile. Their legs can break easily. Usually what happens is 5 or 10 minutes out of the box, the gear will pop off of the motor. I had to do this with almost all of them, especially my green and red. It happened with all of them. It's not really a hard fix, but if you're not careful, you'll pull off wire and you'll need a small screwdriver. But if they don't break on you, that's really good then, and that's actually rare because they usually do break right away. There are 4 colors. There's the blue, green, clear, and then there's a red, which I do not have working at the moment. The red one has red eyes, green has green, clear can have green or blue eyes, and the blue can have blue or green eyes. I think it depends on where it's at. I think the Radio Shack had the blue and the clear, and they had green eyes. Toys R Us had all 4 colors. I think they all had green eyes there too. I don't know where the blue-eyed ones were sold at. But these are really cool. I like them. I had 9 total. I've had lots of blues. I've had 1 green, 1 red, and 3 clears. So I mean, I only have 4 remaining at the moment. Well, I have 5, but 1's missing. But I have 2 clears, 2 blues, and a green. Except this green used to be a blue because my original one died. I just took off the shell and put a different one on it. Yeah. Anyways, it's got the receiver in there. There's the battery pack, wires, switches on the back tail. This is where the USB plugs in. And you can slide this into a laptop or a wall charger. And it connects right there to the face of the bug when it's dead. When it's charging, the remote takes 3 LR34. What were these batteries called? LR44 or something like that. They're Hexbug batteries. We'll say that. You know, the little small battery that you get for your Hexbugs. I'm sure everyone knows what batteries those take. These are the same thing. AG13 or LR44 or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't need it to charge it, but it needs it to control it and start it up. When it's charging, the light will be green. When it's done charging, it'll turn off. Sometimes the chargers just don't work, but you can, if you have more than one, you can charge it on a different remote. If one remote doesn't work, I've gotten a couple of TrekBots that don't. The charger on the remotes do not work, and some of these clear remotes do not work with charging either. So that can be a problem sometimes, but you can charge on a different one. Also, each color skitterbot has their own frequency. So if you have 4 different colors, this remote is not going to control any other color. It's only going to control the clear one. There are actually fake knockoffs that come in different colors, which was black clear, another blue clear, or blue clear. There was a lime green, which was a knockoff, and there was an orange. There's also a real orange one as well. You also can get an app now to control these. Desk Pets made an app. You get the receiver, and you can control it with your iPod or whatever, iPhone. They don't make robots like this anymore. They make one. They actually have sensors on them now, like the tank bot and the car bot. I have 3 tank bots. I have a couple of Trek bots, and I have 1 battle tank, and I don't have any car bots. But I still think these are one of the coolest just because I'll show you when I turn it on. So yeah, this is what it looks like. They're really small. They're supposed to crawl up to 1 foot per second. So they're pretty fast. They're the fastest legged robot. Okay, when you turn on, it has heart beating light up eyes, which are really cool. And here's where you can use the remote. You can turn it right, turn it left, then you can make it go straight. This is the cool thing about it. It remembers its last command. So it'll go continuously until you stop it or the batteries die. And I like that. I like how you don't have to hold down the button for it to go the whole time. Even with the app, it remembers. But if you turn it off and turn it back on, it's not going to remember. So that's really cool. The cool thing about it is you can use this as an autonomous mode, sort of, because here's what happens. As long as it's on a hard surface, when it comes up to an obstacle, the legs move so fast that it kicks itself around. So if you just have it on straight, it's just going to go off on its own, sort of. I mean, on carpet, it's not really going to work. I think the batteries are about dead. The batteries are dead in the others, but yeah, so you could have it turning. You can have it back up. And then while it's backing up, if you push the turn buttons, it's going to turn backwards instead of forwards. So if you have it backwards, when you push the turn buttons, it'll turn backwards. Then when you push forward, it'll turn forward. So yeah. Now there is a secret way. I don't know how to activate it, but there is a way to make it turn when both legs are moving. One legs are moving back, the others are moving forward. So it would spin like this. I don't know how to activate that. When I brought these to school in 9th grade, I had the kids use them. I brought all of them back then because I had a lot working at the time. And somehow the girl activated it, and I've never seen it do it again. Well, it happened again when my friend was over as well. And ever since those 2 times, I have not seen it do it again. But it only happened with the blue one, so I don't know if maybe it was just something wrong, but I think it can do it. There's also more of these called psi bugs, battling bugs. The white-legged ones are the good guys, the black-legged ones are the bad guys. But those have a remote control car controller. They're much bigger, and they don't remember their last command, I believe. So these ones are a little better. And it's cool because you can race them, sort of. Though some of them turn. They do go in circles sometimes. Like if one motor's weak, then yeah, they're going to go in circles. When they battle, of course, their legs are going to kick at each other, and then they're going to turn themselves around. Sometimes maybe they'll flip. They're really cool. I like them. I really wish these were still made. I don't care if they're old. I don't care if people are still interested. These are really cool. I don't care if they break because I can fix them. Well, at least the gears when they pop off. Or, you know, like my other clear one, its battery's getting bad and the motor was dead. So I put in a new motor from another skitterbot that was broken. And I put 2 battery packs in it. So now it lasts twice as long. But now it takes an hour to charge, I'm sure. Because it has 2 battery packs soldered into it. So that's really cool. The red one actually had motors that died, and what I did is I took the motors out of a regular hex bug, so it crawled really slow, but they died again. And now it's just sitting there on the counter. Here, I'll try and show you. My room's a mess. Don't give any bad comments. We are doing lots of housework, because, yeah, so don't. Here's the inside of one. This was a clear one. It's got a missing leg. The receiver's broken off because it's broken out of the board. See where it connects. So it won't take remote commands, so you can't start it up. And here's the red one. Although this is originally a blue one probably, or clear, because it has green eyes. Originally it has red. Okay, so this is what the red one looks like though. So yeah. And that's almost about it. I mean, there's not much to it. It's basic, but it's really cool. My reviews are long because I try to go over everything. Now, TrekBots are basically the same. You push the button, they'll remember their last command. The TrekBots are sort of autonomous because when they bump into something, they'll sit there and spin. Sometimes they'll turn. They broke a lot too. I had a couple of those. I had 3 blacks. 4 clears. The yellow butterscotch one, blue, red, and I think that's all the colors I had. And then I changed one to clear and black, so it's 2 colors. I don't have them all now at this point, but I still have like 5 or 6 Trek bots. I have more of them than I have skitterbots. And each color has their different frequency too, except the yellow, butterscotch, and the red have the same frequency, so it'll control both of those colors. So there's a couple Trek bots, there's a couple of colors, there's also fakes of them, fake colors, which there's too many for me to talk about. But skitterbots, there's also firefly ones of these that have wings on them. Yeah, so they're really cool. I like them. I have, if you want to see more videos of these in action, go to Joe Bean Videos channel. I have videos where I have these things roaming around the house. Like, just crawling all over the place. Probably at most of the number I had is 4, but I have some where I have like 5 or 6 going around. And then with the Trek bots and tank bots as well. So you can see them there, and they're just on the forward setting though. So when they bump into something, they'll kick out the obstacle. It can't get an obstacle that's like really round. I'm trying to find an example of that. Let's just... I don't know how to explain that one. It can't kick an obstacle that's sort of curved, that's like that, because their legs won't bend that far. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you do. If you don't, I'm sorry. But that's about it. But if to see more videos, you can just go to my Joe Bean Videos channel. I think that's it. So you can like, subscribe, and comment. To see more reviews or robot videos, go to Joe Bean Videos, Artward is Honor, Project Nova 0, and 0635. And see you later.